Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, the 3rd of December 2022. I wanted to come on today and get a reading in before I do the reading for the full moon. I wanted to have a look at what is going on with Twitter. I know there's lots being said about Twitter and Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, or I wasn't on Twitter, but apparently I needed to have a Twitter account in order to set up a buy me a coffee thing, which I've now set up. So if you go into my bio, not in the description in this video, if you go into my bio, the link for buy me a coffee is there. If you choose to do that, all proceeds will go to Bluebell Wood Children's Hospice in Sheffield, in England, UK. I thank you in advance for that. Also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. If you want to send me a like, please do. It helps my channel. I'm not doing it for the fame, but I would like to reach more people. Right, so today I want to look at Twitter. What's going on with Twitter? Now, although I've had to set up a Twitter account, I actually won't be doing anything with Twitter because I don't know how it works for a start. It's not anything that I'm really particularly interested in. I'm not on Facebook or Instagram anymore. I was, but my conscience couldn't allow me to stay on those platforms. However, YouTube is also one of the is also a bugbear. However, if we want to reach more people, this is the only way I know how to do it. I'm on Rumble. I don't know how to use Rumble, so because I don't know how to use it, I've not been using it. That said, I've heard that something rather controversial has been recently put on Twitter, and I believe it has something to do with the laptop from hell. I don't know what the content is because I haven't read it. I'm not on Twitter to see it. So I do know that the media are all up in arms about Elon Musk and what he's doing with Twitter. It's supposed to be a sort of town square, and there's some issues around free speech and censorship of speech during the last few years. And what I've heard is that Elon Musk is about to, or is trying to reverse some of the censorship that has happened over time on Twitter before he became the owner of it. So I wanted to do a reading not on Elon Musk necessarily, but the future of Twitter. And as I've been using the same sort of cards all the time, I wanted to come on and showcase, at least on YouTube, I have used these many, many times before, cards called the Shimmering Veil Tarot by Cilla Conway. Now, Cilla is a marvellous person, and I also have her Oracle deck, which I'm not going to be using today. The cards are beautiful. She painted them all herself. She has had them printed herself. So, you know, the box is gorgeous. The cards feel velvety. They're really easy to shuffle, and they're beautifully painted. So I wanted to come on and showcase Cilla Conway, the excellent artist that has done these cards. So my question, that was a long intro, wasn't it? Is what is the future of Twitter? What will we be seeing from Twitter in the coming few weeks and months. I have a feeling that this Twitter thing links very closely in to what I said about secrets being revealed and the truth coming out. And if you do go back, I think it's a couple of videos ago, I said by the 25th of November or just a little after, shocking secrets, shocking things will be revealed. And I believe that Twitter has a lot to do with this, and it's very much tied into free speech. In America, freedom of speech is the First Amendment. It's in the First Amendment. In the UK, we don't have a constitution. We don't have a written constitution. But it's always gone without saying that freedom of speech is paramount in democracy. But we've seen some rather strange things going on over the last few years where speech has been very much curtailed. Certain types of speech, and it's not even necessarily dangerous speech or speech that incites violence, which has always been sort of something that has been tackled legally, but speech that might hurt someone's feelings is now being seen as an act of violence. It's quite immature. But I do think that this shocking reveal of some shocking information is very much tied in to Twitter. One more. Let's have a look. So, what is the future, near future of Twitter, please? Okay, we have 3. Which one first? Which one first? Come on. Death. Now we're getting death ever such a lot, aren't we? Where Twitter's concerned, we're looking at the end of Twitter as we now know it. It's going through some sort of baptism of fire. When farmers want to regenerate the heather, I live in an area very near to the Yorkshire Moors, and there is a lot of heather on those moors, and in order to regenerate that heather, because they have free roaming sheep on those moors, farmers often will burn it. So it's almost as if it's going through a baptism of fire. It's about to be razed to the ground to make way for a new beginning. And this is Elon here. Death himself. He's the one with the ability to hire and fire. He's the one that makes the crucial decisions at the end of the day. And it looks like he has decided to raise Twitter to the ground, send it through an entire baptism of fire in order to grow something new from the ashes. These cards are really, really, really illustrative. They tell, the more you look at them, the more you get from them. And I don't know if you can see this in the the Reaper's arms is a person, someone being rescued from the fire. Now, this person could also represent a collection of people, different people. Maybe it has something to do with the amount of people who were banned from Twitter, who were removed from Twitter, or whose posts on Twitter had been removed because of some sort of violation of their rules at the time. This is Elon resurrecting information. He's resurrecting people who have been banned. It's not everybody. It won't be everybody. But interestingly enough, the people he is resurrecting, they are in white. White is the tone of innocence, of innocence. Something Elon is resurrecting is innocence, it's truth. And here we go. What's the second one? And we have the 5 of water. The 5 of water. 5 of cups. Usually the 5 of cups talks about sorrow, about crying over spilt milk. So it's almost as though this resurrection is going to create some sort of sorrow for some people. I don't know what else to say about that. But what I can say is that sorrow will be short-lived. That sorrow will be short-lived. So Elon's coming along. He's destroying Twitter as we knew it. Resurrecting innocence and truth. Wow. And it will create some sort of sorrow in some respects, but that sorrow will be short-lived. And the next card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is about hard work, being creative, being diligent in your work, in being joyful in the creation that you are, the thing that you are creating. And this is the future Elon, going back to the drawing board and recreating, working very hard, by the way, working very hard to recreate, to resurrect Twitter. So, will Twitter survive the takeover? We have 2. We have the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Will Elon manage to resurrect Twitter? Yes. Yes. And then we have the Empress. Going back to basics. Empress is Mother Earth, is nurture, is listening to everyone, is being empathetic, sympathetic, but not warlike. So it looks like the future of Twitter is pretty bright. Congratulations, Elon. Let's have I've decided to do the energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor as backup for this reading. Let's have a look at what we have here. Let's move that book out of the way. So it looks like Elon is well prepared to absolutely destroy Twitter as it is, cause a rift, resurrect truth and innocence. I think it's very much linked. So I'm going to ask the oracle cards, how is this Twitter reading linked to what I was saying at all, if it is at all linked to what I was saying about shocking revelation, the truth coming out. Let's have a look. How is this relevant? How is this revelation? Because if you remember, if you did straight away, strategy, 21. Strategy. So he's not on his own. Elon is not on his own with this. This information is going, whatever this information is going to be released strategically alongside other people who are powerful enough to know how to do it without destroying himself, without destroying themselves. There's a strategy at play here. And I believe this strategy won't be seen until we have the power, until we have the privilege of hindsight. Let's have another one. What's the strategy all about? How does it connect? How does this connect, please? Okay. The Magician and the Mirror. Okay. This is talking about illusion. There's a strategy at play here because the illusion that has been sold is powerful. And in order to shatter that illusion, a very clever strategy has to be put into play, because people otherwise won't buy the truth and the innocence. And one more, please. We've got it right. We've got two. So we've got fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. The reason why there is this strategy, the reason why they're not just going to go around and just, like a bull at a gate, go along and try and shatter this illusion that's been created very carefully over time, is because it doesn't work like that. It has to be done slowly and with love and from the heart. This is a very heartfelt move by Elon and Twitter, because he actually really cares about this stuff. He really, really cares about this is about the democratic nature of the town square that is Twitter. He actually cares about it being straight down the line. But I still don't get why it's a... And then we've got the garden and the gate, but it was in reversed. So I'm going to read the definition for that, because if it was that way around, it would be everything in the other, everything, the grass is greener on the other side. All you have to do is go through the gate. It's as if people... No, I don't need the definition. Okay. In order to see the glory of, or the truth, if you like, about what's been censored over time, you have to first be willing to walk through the gate. And the reason why he's not just doing it, the reason why there is a strategy in place is because this illusion that has been sold to people are still not ready to walk outside of the gate. So this strategy is in place to walk people through the gate slowly. People are going to come around slowly to this. And the reason why he's not going gung-ho is because he actually cares about his purchase. So he cares about Twitter. First and foremost, it's a purchase. He's a businessman after all. He also cares about the people who have been blindsided. And he cares about the people... Where's my card? Where is it? He also cares about the people who've been silenced. So he cares about both sides. This is a very compassionate person, actually. As a very compassionate person. I'm trying to find that card that we had earlier, but can't find it. Yeah, I will do a postcard from Spirit, I think, to round it off. So, to round it all up, Elon is quite prepared to torch Twitter in order to make way for policies that are compassionate towards people who have been silenced, and also those who are still baying for blood because they are in very much victims of illusory tactics. Like I say, I don't go on Twitter, and I wouldn't know how to use it if I was on it. I would probably need lessons from one of my kids, or something like that, because I wouldn't know where to start with that. I'm not, as you know, I am not technologically minded at all. In fact, it's taken me 5 days to work out how to set up buymeacoffee.com so that I can pass on your donations, if there are any, to Bluebell Wood Children's Hospice in Sheffield, UK. So let's have a postcard from Spirit to round it all off. And at some point in, what are we on? Did I say it was the 3rd of December? At some point in the next few days, I will do a full moon reading. So let's have, can I have a postcard from Spirit? Either a Twitter message, or for anyone who wants to watch this video today, anything that comes through. Okay, no, that's half a pack. we're not going that far. That was half a pack. That's a half a pack again. What are you trying to tell me? Now we've got one let's reach for the specs. Oh, I've got my wrong ones. I've got driving glasses and I've got glasses for reading and I've got my driving glasses. So I'm going to have to be doing that. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. So that is saying, whatever your opinion of Twitter then and now is, whatever your opinion about Elon Musk, his management of Twitter, the advice here is to just get on with your own life and just trust the process, because what was supposed to be will be. Whatever is for you will never pass you by. I've just seen I scry quite a lot. You know, I know you might notice that I look away quite a lot when I'm talking rather than talking into the camera. That's because I have to, in order to concentrate on what I'm hearing, I have to look away from myself, or I'll be looking down here because I'll be scrying into the flames of candles that I have. That's hot. I've got several candles that are burning, and I've just seen a ring. I've just seen a ring, an engagement ring in the flame with quite a large coloured stone. So if that means anything to you, you might have received a ring, you might be just putting a ring on, you might have bought a ring, or you might have just been given a ring by someone, handed a ring down to you, or you might be thinking of a ring or looking at a ring in a catalogue or on the television. But if that's you, that message, the postcard from Spirit, was for you. So I'm off, and I'll see you in a few days. I'm going to do a full moon reading, and let's hope there's some good news coming through. Right, take care. See you soon. Ta-ra.